And what is up, peeps? Happy Monday to you guys. What's up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's doing good. It is a wonderful day. Welcome to J House. We have big news today. New trailer from Deadpool and Wolverine, which is going to be great because the X-Men, as you know, have been taking over the MCU and sort of putting it on its back with X-Men 97. Captain Marvel, to me, in my opinion, was a pretty decent, pretty good movie. I'm not gonna lie, but they again in that movie showed shades of the new X-Men also uh, coming into the MCU as well. So we've seen these, like Kevin Feige said, these little hints and drops of the X-Men coming into the MCU and being integrated into the MCU. And now we're getting our first, I would say, if you wanted to compare the MCU to a pool, I would say the X-Men and the related characters are definitely putting their whole foot into the pool. I think when we see the live action X-Men movie for the MCU, then everyone will be relatively jumping into the pool. But this right here would be the big toe going into the pool. And that's Deadpool, of course, coming to the MCU and making his debut, which is crazy to me. So the trailer dropped sometime midday today or something. I was at work, so I was not able to watch it then. So I instantly knew I was going to have to be on the stream. And so comment down below, join in. I gave the links out too, sent them to everybody. If you wanted to join in on this podcast, shout out to my dog, Evan, right now. He is working, so he could not join us on this stream today. Shout out to everyone on Facebook, YouTube, X, Instagram. Shout out to all you guys, all you amazing guys. So I look forward to getting into this. I haven't seen the trailer yet, so this is my first look at the trailer. And here we go.
I'm gonna need you to come with me right now.
Look, lady.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Off the rip. Hold on.
I told you, you're not welcome here. You're not welcome anywhere. Now get the fuck out of my bar.
Just give me one more drink and then I'll leave.
Hi, Peanut. I'm gonna need you to come with me right now.
Look, lady, I'm not interested.
All right, well, I'm sort of on the tick, so upsy daisy. Here we
go.
Oh, whiskey dick of the claws. It's quite common in Wolverines over 40.
You don't want this.
Unless you want to take a deep breath through your fucking forehead, I suggest you reconsider.
Oh. Whoa.
I'm about to lose everything that I've ever cared about.
Not my fucking problem.
Is that what you said when your world went to shit?
Come again.
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
Want to talk about what's haunting you, or should we wait for a third act flashback?
Go fuck yourself.
Oh my gosh.
Life is a mystery.
I don't know anything about saving worlds, but you do.
Trust me, kid, I'm no hero.
You were an X-Man. You were the X-Man. I am soaking wet right now.
Oh, wow.
Boys are so silly.
This is what I'm talking about. Big slow motion action sequence. Who knows if you live or die? Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Want to do some cocaine?
Hey, cocaine is the one thing that Feige said is off limits.
What about Bolivian marching powder?
They know all the slang terms. They have a list.
Even snowboarding?
Even disco dust.
White girl interrupted?
Even forest bump.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Yes! But I can't.
Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. That's pretty darn good. That yeah. Yep. That's pretty darn good, man. I can't lie. That's exactly what I expected it to be. Just about. That was pretty epic. Let's run back through just some of this right here. Like, hold on, just like wait a minute. Got a Mad Max reference. We don't know what Earth this Wolverine is from, but as far as live action goes, of course, we know that Hugh Jackman is Wolverine in any universe. So that's just already a given. So what a freaking trailer. First, shout out to the MCU, who, when it comes down to costumes and suits, they've done some of the best work in the industry. So I think that is definitely worth noting. I think we have Dan Knight Lucas on the chat. What is up?
I'm in.
What is up, bro? What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm excited. I'll tell you this. I'm ecstatic, man. I'm ecstatic, Eric. I'm ecstatic.
That was quite a trailer, man.
Yeah.
I would be too. Not about that. Not about this shot per se. But hey.
Oh man, I can't.
Hey,
I can't look. It hurts. It hurts even looking at it. It just hurts. I can't. It's like when it's like when you see a sword stab a character in the chest, and then you just think about your chest. Yeah. Like, oh, that one.
Yeah. What a trailer overall. Of course, the humor's there already. The MCU has not been not been one to lack for humor in their films. Mm-hmm. So that's always been understood. And they have that perfect blend of drama and things like that. So I think it looks pretty darn good. I can't lie. Like, just these, like, the suit, obviously. The suit, that's a given. That's the one thing. This is the one thing that everyone wanted to see once the MCU took over the X-Men, which was the live action accurate suit. The yellow and blue, the iconic yellow and blue. And so now they've given it to them. Now that the mask and the helmet, of course, we're gonna wait to see that, obviously, and I can wait. But this is obviously what everyone was waiting on.
I can't believe it took till
not the all black
Deadpool and Wolverine for him to finally wear it. Like in the Wolverine,
right?
You remember that movie? In
right.
The Wolverine, we see the damn thing, but he doesn't put it on.
Yeah, we see it. He never puts it on.
Yeah.
He never puts it on.
And look, if you said no to this, after Logan, then we would have never seen him wearing it. So I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
It looks great, and I know there's a lot of work that goes into transitioning a concept look into live action, but the MCU just keeps proving time and time again that they can do it and that they can make it look good. They can make it live action, and so it looks great, man. It looks beautiful. I can't even lie. It looks freaking beautiful. So I have no complaints about that. The trailer looks to be, it's not giving away too much, obviously, but we get the base of the storyline. Wade has to save his whole world and everything. Now here's an interesting point. What universe is this? What universe is this Logan from? And what happened in his world that had him fail his whole world. What happened there is what I want to know. What Logan is this? It is kind of
You know,
interesting. Maybe it's
Jay, there was a Twitter stream or whatever. They made a theory that this is the Wolverine from the X-Men '93 show. I don't know. I think that's a bit of a leap, but it'd be
I
interesting
think
if it
that's a
is.
leap. You mean 97? 97?
Yeah,
Or
the sequel to the '90s
oh no,
X-Men. Yeah.
I don't know. It could be the one from Doctor Strange from Multiverse of Madness.
Wait, was there
It could
Wolverine in
be.
Multiverse of Madness?
There was an Xavier in Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, so it might be. This might
Who's
be
Scarlet?
838 Wolverine.
It could be 838 Wolverine because they his professor was killed by Scarlet Witch. In X-Men 97, which takes place in a totally different canon, but that Kevin Feige is considering making canon, their Xavier isn't dead. He's in fact on the other side of the universe, uh, involved in a galactic conflict that involves him getting married. So he's not dead in X-Men 97.
Mm-hmm.
So
Spoilers
maybe
for anyone who isn't watching X-Men
yeah,
'97.
spoilers for anyone who's not watching. I pray that you were watching.
Yeah.
But yeah, it could be his Xavier's gone because of Multiverse of Madness, which this is a multiverse film, of course. So this could be his Xavier that died in Doctor Strange. And then we see the follow up of whatever the consequences or the repercussions of what happened in his world. So that would be pretty crazy. I think that'd be pretty wild to see. That would
We don't
definitely
get a
be
lot
pretty
of
wild.
doppelganger variant interaction in the MCU besides what happened in No Way Home. Even in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, we didn't really see
Yeah,
any variants interacting. It was really just characters that came from universes where other characters were affected, went to new universes where those characters, I guess, weren't affected or whatever. It'd be cool to see
yeah,
this Wolverine and this Deadpool run into other Wolverines and Deadpools out there, which I think that'll happen because I think they have the cast for
maybe.
a female Deadpool in the cast.
Yeah,
A female Deadpool variant, yeah.
yeah. I would be open to that. Definitely, I would definitely be open to that aspect if they did that. Whatever
Mm-hmm.
it is, whatever they got planned, I'm excited for it because I didn't think because we've had sort of I guess people not I guess off time with the MCU because of the recent projects that have come out, but we knew that once the X-Men came through that there was definitely going to be a little bit of a momentum shift happen because it's the X-Men. And before we talk about all these other popular characters that have dominated the MCU for 10 years, the X-Men were are like royalty, and they're the OGs. Sadly, they weren't treated as they should have been in the Fox movies. No shade to the Fox films because I do love them, but they were Wolverine centric. They all focused on just Logan and then the X-Men.
Oh,
But
come
now
on,
through
Jay. The comics,
it's facts.
yeah, no, you're right. But like, even the comics, Steve Urkel Wolverine to center stage. Like, almost, I think every X-Men medium did that because of how popular he was.
I mean, at certain points, yes, and even if they did, they gave him his own solo comics and stories. But the
Mm-hmm.
power of the X-Men was in the dynamic that they had as a team, all the different team dynamics from uh Jean and Scott to Storm, Beast, all of those characters are unique to themselves and unique to the story. So when
Mm-hmm.
you focus on all of them together, it just makes them more. It makes it a more powerful story. And X-Men '97 has demonstrated that,
It has.
and
You're correct.
so that I mean, I think the MCU has a chance to do something amazing here with uh with the X-Men once they bring the now that Hugh Jackman's here and Deadpool's here, and once they bring everybody else to live action again. I have no doubt that they can do justice to the X-Men. And so I mean, dude, the potential here is crazy. The what they can do. And I'm not talking about because we had two whole trilogies, I think, of the X-Men. 1, 2, 3, then Days of Future Past, Apocalypse, and then another Dark Phoenix movie. So that was like two of them with X3 and then that one. So they kind of I don't know how that I don't know. But it happened though. It happened. And
Yeah.
so they have a chance to really do something right here. They got the Fantastic Four coming as well. The Fantastic Four are on the way, and you have no excuse not to do it. Do it right this time. To do it differently than it's ever been done before. You know, so why not do it the right way? And we don't have long to wait because we have July. So we're already in April, May, June. We don't have long to wait for this film, which is exciting. We don't have long to wait. I have no doubt that this is going to be the MCU's next $1 billion movie. I have no doubt the theaters will be packed out for this. Probably the biggest event since No Way Home,
Oh
if I'm
yeah,
not mistaken.
No Way Home, Infinity War, Endgame, Deadpool and Wolverine.
Hmm.
I'm not saying there hasn't been like, actually, no, I am saying I don't think there's been any really successful MCU projects aside from the ones I just listed as of recent.
Yeah, yeah. Surprisingly enough, I mean, like I
Oh wait,
said
is that a
before,
dog? That was a dog Deadpool variant, I think, or maybe it's just a dog wearing a Deadpool suit. I don't know. I think it's a dog
maybe.
Deadpool variant that he was holding just then. Because I from what I know, I'm pretty sure this film's gonna have a lot of Deadpool variants, which they want to play on the whole Deadpool multiverse thing, which will be funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they should. That's one of the fourth wall is going to get stepped on, beat up, peed on, and everything. Every crazy. The fourth wall is going to
Yep.
be blown open. He's practically going to be talking to us the entire. He's going to be talking to the audience the entire time. So
Yeah.
it
And
it it does
yeah.
not surprise me.
Yeah, of
He's
course
going to
he's
be
he's he's loved for it. Of course, I'm likely gonna hear more and more angry comments about how we like this was not MCU She-Hulk, and I can't wait for that. I'm just being
yeah.
sarcastic.
I mean,
Yeah.
true. And
Wait, was that
surprisingly enough,
Ant-Man's
like
skull? Holy shit! I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jay.
that was Ant Man's skull. Somebody pointed that out on Twitter. That was Ant Man's skull. Crazily enough, that
I
is
wonder
a
who killed
Deadpool
him.
dog variant. I think it might be.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I wondered who killed Ant-Man there. I'm curious, but yeah, no, I'm sorry. You were saying something?
This I don't know. What was I saying? No. You actually caught a good detail because that is Ant Man's head. I don't know what universe that is because there is sort of a Mad Max ish kind of universe that we saw get teased. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe that might be something else. I don't
It
know.
makes me
That's
curious because it makes me think: are we going to see other MCU, or not even just MCU, just Marvel characters? I know we're going to see like Marvel characters from Marvel movie universes in the '90s era, pre MCU. But I wonder if we're just
yeah,
going to see like a variety of Marvel characters in general, which is what I wanted them to take advantage of in what they call the multiverse saga, because
yeah,
that literally multiverse opens the Pandora's box. You have access to anything with the concept, and because of that,
yeah,
what has disappointed me with the MCU is that despite calling this saga the multiverse saga, they have limited their multiverse access to MCU related stuff. Like you see other versions of how things could have gone in the MCU when we
yeah,
could, I don't know, visit the Superhero Squad universe. Remember that cartoon? Or
yeah,
visit the 80s Spider-Man shows or stuff like that, but
yeah,
instead of doing that, we've mostly focused on what if Tony didn't do the Infinity Snap? Even though that's not something they did, that's just a rudimentary example of their what if episodes. But
Yeah,
hey, we did get X-Men 97, so maybe they're starting to understand that more.
yeah. I mean, the opportunity for storytelling is endless because of this. It's very endless. You've opened up a lot of doors now with a character like Deadpool and how he can interact and what he can do. It's like he said in in Deadpool 2, he's like, it's almost as if, or was it the first? No, it was the first Deadpool. He's like, it's almost as if the studio couldn't afford another X-Man, and I'm just like, ouch. I'm just
Well,
like,
that
ouch,
works.
because
That works
maybe,
for that works for Deadpool because it's Deadpool. But
yeah, because
yeah,
Fox couldn't, but I know Disney can throw all the money at. They're already doing
they
it with the
could.
Fantastic Four, so there's no doubt that they're gonna pull out all the stops when it comes to a live action X-Men movie. I have no doubt at all that they're gonna
Hmm.
pull out all the stops for that, and I think it's gonna be pretty exciting, man. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Now, Hugh Jackman, how many more movies is Hugh gonna do? Nobody
Well,
knows.
after saying that he wouldn't do Wolverine twice, I get the feeling that at this point the dude will just do it if he wants. I honestly believe that. I the first time he said it, I believed him, but after he did Wolverine again as Logan, and then did Wolverine again, sorry, no, did Wolverine again as Logan, I was like, yeah, it's likely he's not going to stop doing it, even though that we know what happens at the end of that movie. We know what happens to
Yeah,
Wolverine, but still, yeah.
yeah, and it was a at the end of Logan, it was such a bittersweet. Uh, it was such a bittersweet, sad moment because we we knew that there was so much more that wasn't explored. Like we knew that there was just a lot that we didn't get to see with Logan and that we didn't get to see with this X-Men team. So like looking at this shot specifically here sort of just embodies that for me. Like a whole nother open opportunity for Hugh Jackman's Wolverine
Wait
to
a minute, that ring right there. You think a
yeah.
sorcerer used a sling ring for them or
Oh yeah, there's a
something?
sorcerer. There's Doctor Strange is I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Doctor Strange or some sorcerer supreme in this film. I would not be shocked at all.
That in and of itself would grow anticipation for me. But
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
No man, I mean I agree. That alone cuz Doctor Strange is part of the key to the multiverse. So I wouldn't be shocked at all if there was a with what we could see. But I think judging by how secret and locked down they've kept this, and the only thing we've seen are the outside sets where they're fighting. Really, I think that's just really about it. I think there's a lot, and there's a lot that we have yet to see
Right.
from from this movie, and rightfully so. 'Cause it's just like the first trailer after the teaser, so we still got two more months to wait, I believe. So we got a little bit of time on our we got a little bit of time, not long, but we got a little bit of time on our hands before the movie drops. So I'm excited, man. I can't. That shot right there is that is probably already blowing up all over the net right now. Like it
Oh,
doesn't
it
get any
is.
better than
You
that
you
shot
have you
right
have.
there.
I'm looking on Twitter right now. You have people saying, instead of saying this will most likely suck, people are saying, I hope this is good. There is hope for this movie. Hope in our era of people just not caring about
Yeah,
franchises or complaining about them, despite
yeah,
them still getting a lot of attention. There is still hope
yeah.
for this movie.
If there's hope for this movie, then that means there's hope for the MCU.
I
If there's
agree.
hope for this movie, and that's all that matters. There's hope for the MCU because people are not going to give up on the MCU. Like not like that. They're not going to do that. I don't think it's going to happen. And it's just all but guaranteed that butts will be in seats for Deadpool and Wolverine. So I'm hyped for it. I'm hyped. That trailer gets a 10 out of 10 for me. Not too much shown, not too much given away, but just enough to wet the beak to give people something to look forward to this time around. So I'm hyped about it, man. I'm excited. But I believe that is our time on today's stream. I hate that it's such a short one, but I had to get my reaction and breakdown in on this one. But I thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys for joining in. Comment, like, and subscribe to the channel down below. Let me know what you guys thought about the trailer. Let me know what you guys thought about Deadpool 3 and the future of the MCU. And holler at us on X, on YouTube, on our Facebook page, Instagram as well. Follow us there. And we shall catch you guys later.
Peace be
And
with you.
y'all have a blessed Monday. Peace be with you.
Yeah.
See you, bro.
Later, Jay.
Later. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see you guys later, man. Take it easy.